Okay, I think while waiting for the others, we can start. So welcome everyone. Once again, thank you so much for joining today's webinar session. So today we will have a webinar session with ONCAMPUS UK. But first of all, my name is Franklin. I am the Regional Marketing Manager of Yes Education Indonesia. So usually for this kind of webinar, Bo will be the host. But unfortunately, something came up today with Bo. So unfortunately, Bo, our business development manager, cannot attend today's webinar. So again, today we will have Manyin from OnCampus UK to deliver an updates about study in UK. So as usual, everyone, later on during the presentation, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them on the Q&A box or chat box, and then we will discuss every questions after the presentations. So yeah, I think while waiting for the others, we will start the webinar. So Manyin, when you're ready, you may start.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I suppose everyone is afternoon. If there are some morning, because everyone is from in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I think we'll be from the same time zones.
Same time zone. Yeah. All right. So just for everyone information, I'm based in KL, so Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And then now I think Southeast Asia is getting better on the COVID status. So every country is starting to plan on reopening borders. So I think we shall meet in person soon because Southeast Asia is the nearest that we should start on our traveling soon. Okay, so today is not too much on very detailed presentation, but it's a very quickly update on what is new and what is going to come on in this January intake. Yeah. So because in the past, we supposed to have this Aston presentation, but the line connection was very bad. So today I will start with the Aston first with a very quick briefing and also a refresher for everyone about what does on-campus provides. Right, so if you can see my slide here.
Yep, we can see it now.
Yep. All right. So Franklin, if in the middle of presentation anything happened, just shout on me because I wouldn't know. I would just continue.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right. So everyone, you can look into these pictures. It's a very modern and vibrant city, which later on we'll cover more in a video. So just refresh the memory. What on-campus works does. So basically, we offer foundation to all the high school level. So for Malaysia, it's definitely SPM and IGCSE. So if you're from another country, we can go into the country-specific entry requirement after that. Yeah, by referring to your country rep. Okay. So if you can see here, the main support that on-campus provide is to boost up the English level, to boost the academic skill, which is the UK skill. I mean the UK academic skill, let's say the writing, discussion note-taking, and also the presentation style, which is different from your home country, right? So we need to boost that skill in the foundation level. And also you can see this expert university progression. So most of our center here, we meet the target of 95% progression, which means students who come to our foundation, we do not let them fail or just gone nowhere after the foundation. So we make sure students progress, all right? So that's the expert support. Okay. So this is also extra on what the support we have provided is the teaching support, because our class size is very small. So it's between 15 to 20 students. That shows that every lecturer and tutor are able to put attention on each student, whether they can follow the progress or they don't understand, or whether in term one, do they sit for, do they score well from term 1? We don't judge them only after they complete the whole foundation. Then we found out, oh, they are not good in math. They are not good in presenting themselves, which is too late. That's why everything will be keep tracked from term 1 or even from first day. So that's why we have a proven record of the success. And also from day 1, student will assess like a student, university student. Let's say they want to go to library or cafeteria or lab, everything they can assess the university. So we don't split them as you are foundation student and you are not part of the uni. We don't do that. All right. So of course, the quality assurance, this actually differentiate why students should come for foundation compared to A-levels. Because A-level students, they are more likely on theory and exam. So when they come to year 1 in the UK, they have a big gap and big changes in terms of study. So they may not have the social skill and also the assignment writing skill that UK wants. Because A-levels, they learn it in local, or let's say in Vietnam or in Thailand. So the way they perceive is quite different. But if you are coming to foundation to get the basic very strong from the first day of your program, which is the foundation. So that is where we make sure your quality already, we are heading to the right direction. Okay, so that is the benefit of coming for foundation. So we do offer all types of pathway. The bigger group is UFP, so it's a foundation. Then we do also help students if they do not meet direct entry to year 1. Let's say they have A-level CCC, but the direct uni require them to have BBB. All right, so they can come to our international year 1. They do not repeat any years. So international year 1 is still a year 1 program, but it's in a smaller group, more attention from the lecturer, and they will boost the gap that they have lack of. Let's say the knowledge they are behind of what they're supposed to have. And also we will have English class, all right, to make sure they can perform in their writing and their listening. All right, so international year 1 mainly is for students already obtained pre-U, but they do not obtain the grade for direct entry. Okay, so for pre-master, also same. Student who wants to change program from bachelor to master, they may need a 1-year program to bridge it, or also because they don't meet the direct entry to master program, that is this pre-master comes for. Okay, so quickly just go through every foundation. We have 3 modules, right? So you can see here, business is 1 faculty, humanity and social sciences. Oops. And then engineering and physical science. Oops. And then we have life sciences, medicine. Okay, so each faculty you realize there are 3 academic modules plus English. Okay, so English is a compulsory, even though the student will score 7.0. Yeah, but our entry, right, to enter foundation, we are looking for 4.5 IELTS. All right, so if they meet 4.5 minimum, and then they have the entry requirement for 5 credits in your in their IGCSE. Yeah, IGCSE or any of your high school completion. We are looking for 5 credits. All right. So of course, if you are in engineering, then we also need students to have math and physics. And if you are in life sciences, okay, life sciences. Just checking. Franklin, you can see it's in life science page, right? Life science and medicine.
Yeah, life sciences and medicine. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. So for life sciences, we also require biology and chemistry. So you can see here, biology for life science, chemistry for life science. So if they do not have the background and they wish to come to life sciences, we still open for an interview session. Let's say we will need to know how student is going to obtain the high school knowledge when they come to the foundation, because we don't want students from business related background and then they have no idea at all for bio and chemistry, but they come for foundation. It will be really stressful for them. Yeah, so that's where we will open for interview. Okay, so quickly have a look. For international year one, we don't open all the subject, but these are the list. So if student want to get in like business related, we have accounting, finance, business management, HR management, international business management, marketing, and engineering related will be E&E, civil engineering, mechanical, and we do have law. So law also very selective country will be joining us, because not every country their law bar is Aston is not recognized in the law council. So let's say Malaysia, Aston is not in the list. All right. For computer science, okay, we also offer international year one. So pre-master, probably Vietnam, Indonesia, or maybe Philippines. Yeah, I think there will be more post-grad inquiry. All right. So, but if there is specific case, right, do let me know. Then we can talk more on that. But basically, what we will be offering is here. You can see two-term student will choose one further subject. 3-term student will choose 2 further subjects. So the further subject here meaning it relates to your master progression degree. Yeah, if you're choosing for psychology, then you will have 2 further subject that is related to psychology. Yeah, master in psychology. But other than that, you will be doing the common subject you can see here: English, research project, postgrad skill development. So postgrad skill development is important because it helps you to score in your assignment and also your presentation. Yeah, so the way that you know how to do research, all right, and also you know how to develop those skills, it will help in your module. Okay, so the progression to master, you can look into here. All right, IELTS also 6.5. And then next subject, okay, this is engineering and life science. We also offer pre-master. And then this is the summary. All right. So summary for the intake. 4 term is only if your student don't meet the IELTS, and then they want to come 1 term earlier to complete the English class. So the 1 term earlier, right, will be fully English. Okay, then 3 term, basically the academic module is 3 terms. So I would say mainly student will require 3 terms. Okay, so coming on is the January one. If you see here, 2 terms is only for pre-master. So for international year one and foundation, it will be all in 3 terms. Okay, so January will be studying until August. Then September, you will start your degree. So I would say it's a no wasting time intake, which in a year, right, student complete foundation and also starting degree. So it will be quite a good option for students who already delayed their class in the past. Okay, so this is just a summary on entry requirement. If you look into the professional program, okay, medicine, we have capped to 5 seats for international student. Optometry is 10, pharmacy is 15. So if our center accepts students to the foundation already, there is where we will be guarantee them fall under this seat. Okay, so if we think the student is not a medicine criteria, they do not meet at all, they won't progress. So definitely we won't take them in for the foundation already. Okay, which means what you can convey to your student is very competitive, but if you're accepted, definitely you are the progression, you will be progressing. Okay, unless special occasion, let's say term 1, you are feeling nervous or you don't perform due to well-being or change because of moving to UK, a lot of other reason, then that is where we will move you to some other pathway. I mean, instead of progressing you to medicine, we may advise you, maybe you can take biomedical science, or you should take pharmacy. Yeah, we will divert the student. Okay, so far, I think I speak quite quick. Any question before I proceed? Let me see, look at the chat box. So far,
Yeah, I think no question so far.
Yeah, no question so far. All right. So then maybe I will just proceed with a video. So at least by talking so much, you may want to know, okay, how does Aston looks like? So Aston is located in Birmingham. So Birmingham, there are 3 universities only. So if your student is looking for Birmingham, I think definitely Aston is one of the good choice. Okay. Okay, so that is quite a quick video about the surrounding. Now, let me introduce you the facilities. Okay, here we go. So the surrounding meaning, how does Birmingham looks like? Yeah, here we go. All right, so let me talk a little bit more on Aston to summarize it. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm going to another folder on the ranking. Yeah, so don't worry about all the information because I will be sending all the flyer to probably to Bo or Franklin. Yeah, then he will share with you all. So let's look at these flyers. Full screen mode. All right. So this is to summarize all the good thing about the university. So last year, actually, we also won the University of the Year. And then we are in 25th for the Guardian ranking. So 25th, I would say it's a good ranking to get a good degree. And in terms of subject ranking, you can look into here. So if it's health profession, rank number 2, electrical engineering 3, chemical 9, general engineering 7, economic 15, MBA subject. Now we are pushing quite very strong because it's under QS ranking 12. Okay, so marketing also QS 10. Optometry, pharmacy, it's both very good life sciences, number 1 and 4th. Then supply chain management 2nd. So I also want to highlight we are one of the limited Triple Crown business school. So if student is looking for business school, I would advise Aston, because of not just Aston, because of the location as well. So just now we mentioned Birmingham is vibrant and very fast-paced city. So now I just want to quickly tell you what are the unique selling point for business school. Okay, mainly it's the career placement. I would like to show you, these are the okay. So the PowerPoint I will be sharing out also, because I quickly cover many slides already. Okay. Oops. Okay, here. Okay. So I just want to highlight this. If you can see career and employment, because we are one of the highest placement university, and also we are the pioneer for placement. Okay, so 75% of our students, they will go for a placement. That is how, if your student is coming for a 3 years degree, they will go for 4 years in total because of 1 year placement. Okay, with that, we conclude ourselves. We have this 15 highest earning in the UK. All right, this is under this longitudinal education outcome survey last 2 years. Okay, so, and then this is also 31st in the UK for career prospect, which means I just want to highlight, we are not just teaching in theory, a lot of strong link with industry. We are preparing students on networking and also knowing the industry people before they graduate. Okay, so entrepreneurship, we also won this outstanding entrepreneur university. And then for these two is to enhance enterprise student societies and letters. We also one of the member facilities on campus. So this BSIN, right, is to allow students to run their business idea in the campus. Yeah. So the working placement partner. And because I just mentioned Birmingham is very fast-paced in terms of after London and some big city. So the employment is very high in this city. Okay, so just to summarize Birmingham before we go to next update. Okay, let's go to the Birmingham city. Okay, one second. Going to the slide. Oops, there's a slide. Here. Okay. So this is just to summarize why Birmingham. So this is UK's second largest city, youngest major city in Europe. So unlike, let's say under my partner, I do have University of Hull or Sunderland or UCLan, University of Central Lancashire. So those are quite student village type, right? But whereas here is more on youngest major city. So you can meet many people that are very young, very aggressive, and also full of enthusiasm. That's why when it comes to working, right, you are working with a bunch of students that have a lot of ideas. Okay, so there are over 300 company HQ in Birmingham. And also why coming to Birmingham, next year is Commonwealth Game where it will be happening in Birmingham as well. Okay, so that's all for Aston update. Okay, I shall leave 1 minute blank if you want to rest or think of some question or just change your mood, because after that I'm going to tell more about what is UK happening now in terms of the COVID status, and are we offering online? Yeah, some update about January and also new program. Okay, so I just let everyone have a break, or maybe Franklin has anything to say.
Yeah, I think if you have any questions about Aston Uni, you may ask now. As I mentioned, please feel free to drop your question in the Q&A box or chat box. If you have any questions about Aston Uni.
Okay. Mm. All right, so I think that's
Yeah, if there's no questions, I think we can continue first, and then I think
mm,
later on, yeah, we can go to the Q&A session as well.
okay. So coming on, just to inform, we do not have any online option in January onwards. Okay, so I believe even like Australia or US, I think you guys have heard they are opening border and welcoming students back to the country. So same goes to UK. All right. So for January, we are expecting students to be in physical class for 3 terms. So there will also be no fully online foundation anymore. Okay, so what are we going to offer in this January? I'm going to share with you this chart, which is a good summary for you to refer. So, okay, let's see this. Okay, so basically we have November, which is this month, but I think your student will be next January instead of this month. Yeah, this month is mainly for student who wants to start early to start their English. Okay, so I would say January will be our next focus. And if you look into the tick here, because January we are starting to switch to physical and fully welcome students. That's why we don't have all the pathway, all right, just selected one. Just referring Aston here, you can see we have business, engineering, life science, no medicine, okay. We do offer medicine, but that will be September next year. And we have humanity, all right. So art and design, we do not have this pathway yet, okay. So just refer to those tick is it means what we are going to offer in the campus for January. So September will be probably a new thing coming up. And I just want to highlight here, if you look at Reading, right? When we take here engineering, but we say in London, so actually we are conducting the foundation in London campus, this one. Okay, so London actually is in Birmingham. All right, the foundation will be in Birmingham. So which means the offer we issue will be on campus London and Reading logo. So if students complete the engineering in London and they fulfill the requirement, they will definitely get the progression to Reading. So it's a guarantee progression. It's just that we are not running the foundation in Reading. Whereas those that we didn't stay in London, right? Like let's say business and art and design. Yeah, these two pathway, we are running the foundation in Reading itself. Yep. Okay, so that is the difference. And for Sunderland, if you look into here, when we tick and then we write CEG CAS only, which means because now we are offering integrated CAS, which means it's a foundation plus degree, the whole stretch of visa. So if we only write here CEG CAS, which means this engineering in Sunderland for January intake, we only have 1 year CAS offer. We do not have 4 years CAS available. Okay, but when come to September next year, I'm sure we will change this. Yeah, which means we can offer integrated CAS. Okay, just for your information. So when you have inquiry, right, I will remind you again and on all these details. So don't worry about you need to remember everything and whatever I have talked today, you cannot ask me again. It's not that way. Yeah, you can always ask me and double check again because you know there are too many updates. Whatever I brief you today, maybe next week is a new thing up. So it's best to always catch up with me, text me. Yeah. Okay, so that is the January intake. I will send the flyer. Other than that, I just want to update on the scholarship. Okay, so this is a very attractive scholarship, and I believe if my email reached you smoothly, yeah, you should have seen this £5,000 scholarship. Okay, so this is also for January. We are offering Southampton and Henley Business School up to 5,000 scholarship. So the criteria is not too complicated. Unlike the previous time, we need interview, you need to submit personal statement, all this. So we only need student to meet all the entry requirement and then accept the offer within 2 weeks. Yeah, let's say now I issue an offer to you for the £5,000 and the student consider all offer already, then they want to accept us and they meet the requirement of IELTS and the academic condition, then that is where we will offer the £5,000. Okay, so Henley Business School is the one that I mentioned. It will be conducted, the foundation, in Reading. Yeah, so it's not in London campus. Okay, so whereas for Aston just now, we also offer up to £3,000. Yeah, up to. So student can receive 1,000, 2,000, 2,005, but the maximum is 3,000. Yeah, based on the grade. So if student have better grade like 2, 3 A's, then yeah, they will get maximum. If they have average, they will still get like 1,005 or 2,000. Yeah, depends. So maximum is £3,000 for Aston. All right, so next I would just want to highlight 2 more information. Okay, so this flyer, you will see the comparison of business school among our top 3 centers. Okay, if you can see here, full screen. All right, so this is Study Business at Top UK University. We have compared our center in one flyer. So it's Reading, Southampton, Aston, because all 3 are 3 crown. Yeah, so how do students choose so many good schools? Okay, so we already summarized the good thing here. So for Reading, we are very strong in finance. And if they like finance and accounting, and also fintech. Okay, so you can see here fintech, and also mainly finance, and also yeah, numbering. As long as it's trading, finance, econ, fintech, then I would suggest come for Henley Business School. And of course, we are also 3 crown. And if student, they just aim for Russell Group, so no doubt it will be Southampton. Okay, and also because we have £5,000 for both. So for Aston, also triple crown. If student like to be in more practical and placement related, they like to be in the industry as soon as they're in the class. Yeah, because they will also have project based, industry project based. So I would say Aston is a very practical school. Reading is a very top finance school. Southampton is Russell Group. And then you can see here, we also have the incubator. Yeah, home to the world's leading business incubator. So same, they can practice and also run their business entrepreneur in the campus. Okay, so you can see very nice Henley Business School picture here. Okay, then the detail, I'll just leave it to you. Okay. So that's one information. The last information, let's go to another center, which is Sunderland. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure how other countries' economic status is, but just some sharing from my side on Malaysia. Basically, we just open up open up for economic activities in early September. So that's where we just picking up on business. And I can see the economic is slowly boosting, so not too quick. That's why I foresee January intake, maybe some parents still saving their money for their business or still running a lot of cash flow on other matters, so not on the education. So I would say if you met any parents, they're looking for affordable but it's a good UK studies, okay, definitely the option will be Sunderland. Okay, so looking into the living cost, just to compare a bit, you can look into here, University of Sunderland and University of London. So So University of London can compare to other top 30 university as well. Yeah, if you're going to top 30, so basically the fee will be 18,000 plus per year, then times 3 years. And then the accommodation usually is 5,000 times for a year, then times 3 years. So actually this is quite low. I would say we still haven't put in the pocket money. Let's say you need to buy grocery and food. So let's mark up to another 9,000. Yeah, I would say 9,000. So here definitely will be higher. I mean for top 30 and London. But when you look into Sunderland, so the fees is, this is actually foundation fee, 13,400. But when you go to university, right, it's 11,500. Yeah. So, oh yeah, sorry, it's here. You can see here university fee. So this 12,000 is not discounted yet. So after discount, it will be 11,500. Okay, actually the fee now is not 12,000, it's a little bit higher. So after the international student scholarship, it will be 11,500 times 3. And the accommodation you can see is so much lower, and plus the living cost. So it can be done in 60,000 pounds. Yeah, so just a glance, all right? So I would say as long as student or parents are looking for more affordable one, please share with them. We do have, which is Sunderland. And now I just let you know what are the good costs for, good program in Sunderland. Okay. Let's go to here. Okay, so for business, of course, the standard one we do have, but if students like to be in tourism and event, this is the special one, we have it. And then engineering, automotive is very strong, where they are in the top 15. So they also work with this Nissan in Sunderland. Yeah, also very practical base, so for automotive. And then we do have new program in computing. So we have cybersecurity and digital forensic. We have game development, information communication technology, which many inquiry coming in for this, and also web and mobile development. So now we usually we highly use web and mobile. So that is where a very high career prospect program. Okay, so we can just use, we can just study in a very affordable UK uni. And then for health science, they are very strong in cosmetic science, because in the UK, only 3 universities offer cosmetic science. Okay, and pharmacy is also one of the top school, because they have their pre-reg score. Pre-reg means before you become pharmacy, you need to sit for a test. So that pre-registered pharmacies, they have the one of the highest exam score for their student. Okay, so pharmacy. We do have psychology as well, psychology, physiology science. And then media. Now many people like to involve in production and media and journalism. This is what we call media cultural communication or mass communication. Okay. Yeah, so, and then we highlight again, what do we do in on campus? All right, I hope I'm not speaking too fast. Yeah, that's it from me.
Okay, thanks a lot, Manin, for the updates about on-campus AG, as well as some of the university partners. So everyone, if you have any questions, again, please feel free to drop them on the Q&A box or chat box, and then we will discuss together. But I think we can start. I have one question. So for the programs that you mentioned earlier, especially for the foundation one, where they only mention CEG class, so doesn't mean that they have. So it means that they have to, after they finish the foundation, they have to return to their home countries first to do to apply for another visa, right?
That's right. That's right. So the benefit for CEG cards is they do not need to commit to the degree now. They can switch. All right. So of course, the disadvantage is definitely they need to return to home country and then apply to the degree that they have chosen and confirmed. Then they will get the 3 years class from the university and then apply the visa again. Yeah. But that is only the update that I mentioned is only for January. So when we come to September, right, I would say mostly the program that we have integrated class, they will have the integrated class. So maybe I just quickly tell which center we have. We call ICAS, yeah, short form. So there are 4 centers. I just go to my website easier. And also I would like to quickly teach on how to use my website. So next time, if you want to just check something on first, that's very easy actually. Okay. So you can go to a website with this oncampus.global here, right? Then you go to UK. Okay, so once you click UK, there will be drop down to all the partner I have here. So let me just go through from top. Okay, we do the first ICAS we have is the Aston. Okay, Aston offer integrated class. So when we click in, okay, just go to the right side here. You can find everything you want. Click on progression degree. Go down all the way. Look at the pathway your student wants. Let's say engineering. Okay, you can see the exclamation mark here. All right, we explain everything. This is available with integrated class, and then IELTS we require what's the score, and must achieve this. Okay, to progress. All right, or life science pathway also can. So yeah, so there are some quick detail, and you can see this blue color highlight, right? Which means we offer international year 1. Okay, yeah. So quite a long list. If student like product design, QS, transport management, yeah. So Aston is a very good long list of option. Whereas if I compare to how is the second program that I also offer integrated class. I mean second center. So we have 4 center. One is Aston, one is how. So when you go to how, okay. So go to progression degree. You can also, you can see here, our pathway is lesser compared to Aston. Just now we have 5 pathway. Here we only have business and computing. So when you click to computing, we have the international year 1 offer, and you click on exclamation. We also write, this is available at integrated class. Yeah, okay. So the second center for ICAS is London South Bank. 4th is Sunderland. Okay, so these 4 actually offer ICAS. It's just a matter in January we have some program that we cannot offer ICAS just for January. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any questions on the Q&A box or chat box.
Yeah, I think I speak in very detail, so no question.
Yeah, yeah. So and again, everyone, if you have any questions after the sessions, please feel free to contact the relevant RMM. Like for example, if you are in Vietnam, you may contact Ivy, or if you are from Indonesia, feel free to contact me. If you have any questions about on-campus EG, maybe later on, when you have student cases or parents inquiries, feel free to contact the relevant RMM, and then we will pass your inquiries to Yin, and then once we got updates, we will get back to you.
Yep. So maybe I just conclude with how to apply. So we have
yes, please. Yep.
Yeah, we have this agent portal. Okay. And then I probably and then the agent portal, we actually need an ENP number for each of your branch. So whenever you apply to us, just make sure you get ENP number from your office. Yeah, they should have that. So now I'm going to copy you the agent portal link. Okay. So in the chat group, so everyone can just apply via the portal. Okay. How about I just send to Franklin, or maybe
you can send me here. Actually, you can send it to me, and then later on we will pass it to everyone.
Yeah. So there will be also an agent application guide. Yeah, I just sent together.
Yep. Good. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for your patience.
Okay. If you have any questions, then I think we can end the session. And again, if you have any questions later on, please feel free to contact the relevant RMM. So again, thank you, Manjin, for the updates. Thank you so much for your time today to give us updates about on-campus EEG. And thank you again also everyone who joined the webinar today. Thank you so much, and I think we'll see you again in the next webinar session. Thank you everyone, and stay safe.
Keep safe. Bye.
Bye-bye.